Thank you, Gain Skills. And I think this is the most difficult part of the session, but I think Sonika did a lot of justice to wake people up. I was thinking that the session after lunch is room full of people with highest sugar spikes and lowest attention span, but I think she somehow did justice for us. I think the first question that should be lingering for a lot of people's mind would be, what is a lab doing in an HR conference? Of all the people, why would a lab be a part of all of this? And I think that was also the same question that I asked one of our strategy team who came up with this brilliant idea that we should be here present to kind of showcase world what we are doing and why is it important for them. And I think that idea clicked and that's why we are here. I wouldn't be taking much time since the team has told me to kind of keep it really sharp. Also considering the delay that happened, I think I'm just taking this back as a story. Redcliffe Labs today is the seventh largest lab, and one of the fundamental reasons why it became seventh largest lab in just 4.5 years of its existence. I'm just going to take you through a story of my own understanding of how I built it with my wonderful kick-ass team and where we are today, and how is that this is correlating to the HR folks here. I started my career way early, in the same city I started my career. Born in Delhi, brought up completely in South, and I wrote a very I must say naive email to a lot of people here. I don't know if you guys remember, to have a lot of these info IDs, info@wipro.com, info@infosys.com. And I got my MBA seat up, and I thought before doing that, let me just write emails and say for intern. Luckily, Dr. Shetty's office replied at Narayana. I joined him as an intern, learned how they provide care to the bottom of the pyramid, and little did I know, after 5 years, I became the CEO of the hospital. I was also the youngest CEO in healthcare in India. I built that up, and then I shifted up north. After learning how is care being delivered in an affordable manner to the bottom of the pyramid, the key was what is actually care. And I think how the care would relevantly be defined would be learning it at Medanta. Medanta, I'm not sure how many of you would know, it's one of the 7-star hospitals back in Gurgaon built by Dr. Trehan. Dearth of money spent on building and providing service. But what changes there is that how do you provide very, very high quality care? And when this was done is where I learned, I don't know how many of you were present to the mind of dengue hit very terrible in India at those times. This is about a decade ago, close to. And when dengue hit, people were running around getting tests done. The first test of dengue, that is ELISA, was costing about 17,000 bucks, first test, because it was not rampant that day. And I saw the journey where the 17,000 tests became 600 tests, where government actually worked very, very clearly to regulate these tests so that it could become accessible to the people. And that's where I learned what's the value of it. See, dengue being dengue, you could actually easily walk up to nearby hospital or a nursing home and get the test done. It was not like any other. Then my stint started at Policy Bazaars. I worked at Policy Bazaar as CEO for the healthcare division. When you work for an aggregator of an insurance, you get all the margins of healthcare players exposed to you because you're collating all of them, analyzing, building up insurance products and etc. And that's when I saw the margins of healthcare and I realized, okay, so doctor consultation is about 30%. I've run hospitals whole of my life. I know it's around about 20-25%. Pharma is marketed and put it at about 20-25%. When I looked at diagnostic, and this blew my mind, I was like, diagnostic is actually working at 60% gross margin business, which is the highest gross margin business ever known to me, at least even in healthcare. And that's when I decided this is what was happening. And at that pivoted point, COVID hit. And what happened when COVID hit? The same correlation happened of dengue. Unlike dengue, COVID had 19,000 bucks at the starting price of RT-PCR test, which was first time done in Kerala. And I could actually see this, that there would be a time when this would again get regulated by the government of India to make it accessible to a 3-digit number, 300, 400, whatever. I think actually it's 300 was the last number. And that I saw as an opportunity to build India's first home collection, because unlike dengue, that you would go to a hospital and give samples, COVID, you needed someone to come because it's contagious, relevantly more contagious to you. And I think that's where I saw the opportunity. I built a company called as Healthians. I joined them and built the home collection network rampantly. But it didn't solve the problem there. What happened also at that moment is, during COVID, for the last 2-3 years of COVID, whatever it's lasted, everybody from the person who was building Chawanprash Dabur to the person who was operating aircraft like SpiceJet, everybody was building doctor consulting platforms. They were building doctor consulting platform and they realized, okay, let's monetize the prescription because that's the first output of a doctor consulting platform. And this was rampantly there. A lot of employees started it, a lot of employers started it, a lot of communities started it. And when they started it, they realized that none of these are actually serving to help you with serving diagnostics. And when diagnostic was the key, they reached out to the 3, 4 big players in diagnostic and they realized they're all white elephants when it came to tech. And I think that's when we figured out that running a home collection network without having a tech play is not something that would run. And that's where it took birth to have Redcliffe labs within the system. So we built India's first tech-first diagnostic network. And in 4.5 years of its existence, we've had about 80 labs. Can you change the slide to next, please? And the reason why we kind of built it, and the focus was always towards the health of employees. Now, we all know what the disease burden India takes. And when I was looking at numbers when we were building it, because when I raised funds, we've raised almost about 140 million from marquee investors. Another round is on the way. The first question is, what is the problem that you're going to solve? Because everybody else is solving the same problem. I think one problem that we could easily solve is having a very, very nice tech play in it. And second, this was by far the only company which was focusing more on B2B. The B2B is largely focusing on corporates, working hand in hand with brokers, working deeply with the insurance companies and doing it. Not because I had a past reference with Policy Bazaar and likes of it, but it was more of the connection that could happen the most. And I mean, these numbers are relatively something that you all know within your everyday's duties that you see in. But what was key for us is how do we channelize and build a network of servicing clients who have not only employees, but employees dependents across the India. Next. This is how it looks like. I started with a small dot orange in Delhi. Today in 4.5 years, we are 7th largest lab with 80 plus lab, 2200 plus collection centers. We almost do about 10,000 home collections a day. About 4 lakh tests are processed for patients in a month. And about 1 lakh tests individually are done for them in a package world. Next. Some of them who trusted us, we've remained really modest, really humble, really calm. We've never gone out in the market to wear that badge. But I think this is our badge of honor. We've served relevantly, and ma'am, Accenture is also one of our clients. In fact, the largest client, Accenture, you'll be happy to know we're the only lab in Accenture who got through to get registered. All of the others are all wellness providers who actually then give us the samples to kind of build it. We margin to kind of be there to kind of do that. What we have for you, and I think there is a stall outside. My team is doing a fantastic job there, engaging with each one of you to kind of see how is that we could explore synergies and partner with you better. I think what we have to show you is next. What we have to show is that there are things which we do learn and kind of built it. So I've always had this play that I keep saying with my partners. Tell me your biggest challenge that you face, and I want to build a solution for it, because I don't want to build something which you already have. But our key remember that I have is when you help people in their worst times, that's when they remember in their best times. So when we went to a lot of corporates, I've sat in their meeting with their tech, with their HR, with their EB team, with their procurement, and we've kind of built a lot of stuff which are more like plug and play. A lot of them don't want to invest in tech, they don't want to integrate with their HRMS, a lot of them, they don't want to give their data. The biggest pain of the HR that I found was on the day of the on-site camp, or if they're rolling out anything, the biggest pain is sending communications again and again, saying that please take part in it, please sign up, and etc. We built a lot of solutions around each one of them, where we're just almost like a plug and play solution for each one of you to kind of have this thing set up. And I think that's one of them which we're going to take you through. Next. Lastly, these are a couple of our scope of services. I don't know how it matches yours. We do home collections, on-site camps, a lot of food handlers tests we do for lines of hotels, restaurants, Swiggies of likes of Zomatos. I think we've covered a lot of foot ground within the corporate hemisphere. Next. This is the key. So I think tech being tech, we were really fond of building something of our own. The PMO led and helped us to kind of get an Israel tech which was built for the military, but we kind of managed to get it tweaked a little bit for the healthcare scenario. We launched it with Malaika Aurora about 3 weeks ago. Ever since then, I think Malaika helped us launch this. We've got almost 60, 70,000 hits every day on the app. We put up a booth outside. I'm sure you guys are carrying a lot of Redcliffe goodies. There are coupons inside. Please use them. There is a scan where you could probably scan them, you use it. Relevantly very simple, just use your face camera with facing towards your phone, the phone's camera, and it's going to actually deliver something fantastic that you would love to see. That's it from my side. Thank you.
So now we move on to the next. So first, I would like to take the chits, and I would request Abhay sir to remove a chit from that. Yeah, sure.
So, hi, thank you so much, everyone, and it was a pleasure to have all of you. And most of you came and visited Redcliffe Labs, the kiosk out there, and it was a pleasure to have you all there. Most of you have received your goodie bags, and in that, we have a lot of kits and giveaways. We have our voucher. Do use it. You'll get an insight of what Sir has been trying to explain, and I am sure you're all going to love it. Now, we have some exciting games. We'll be playing that. If you've listened to Sir carefully, then you can answer those quick questions, I guess. So we'll play that quiz. Here are some questions. We'll play that, and the winner will win some goodie from our end. So I'll start. Get ready. Hold your breath. And we are going to begin right away. So everybody is ready. Is there anybody who's left not given the chit? If somebody is not given the chit, please, I request somebody to collect the chit and give it here. You can come, drop in. We do have a bowl here. You can drop it there. We are beginning with a quick quiz, and I'll just ask the question, and Sir can pick a person from the crowd who you feel can answer the question, and then whoever answers the right one wins. So here we'll be asking 5 questions, okay? So the first question goes here. The recent mandate, all of you are HRs, so obviously labor laws and the rules and regulations that are there, you all are very well aware of it. So beginning with the first question that comes in that context, in recent mandate by the labor codes has mandated employers to have mandatory health checkup for employees above the age of. So yes, I could see a hand go up here. This person was the first. So if you have the mic or, yes, you can. Absolutely. Please, everybody, please, huge round of applause. And please, sir, we ask you to come up and collect your money. That is it. Yes, please do come up. Please do come up. A huge round of applause. Sir, please.
That's a nice way there.
So please, sir. Yes, thank you, everyone. So the next question. So we have our first winner. Yeah. So yes, it is 40. Above the age of 40, every employee's health checkup needs to be done, and that's a mandate. So the next question. Ready, everybody? Yes? Should I go for it? Okay. So next one. How many labs? It's from the PPT that Sir has given out, okay? How many labs does Redcliffe Labs have? And what's the current ranking of the lab in India? Okay? So, okay. So, not like that.
Was 2,000, but you mentioned 2,200 by.
No, that's the
sorry,
collection center.
sorry.
So I guess somebody from that side, ma'am, standing there.
And the ranking in India? And the ranking in India?
Ranking.
No. We want the ranking. Sir, mention the ranking. Yes.
How do we give the prizes?
Yeah, I think, Ravinder, you can just go around and let's see, like you can hand over the mic and let's see if who's going to answer it.
8.
No, that's not the right answer.
Try. Bit is on.
No, not the 5th.
7.
Not the 5th. Yes, a huge round of applause. 7th is the right answer. It's the 7th largest lab chain. And we have 80 plus labs. I think that's the correct answer. 80 plus labs with 7th largest lab chain out here. Okay. So that's not the end. It's okay, those who are trying. So we can pick somebody from the back. So I wonder if you could just help pick somebody from the behind. Somebody, a lady this time. Actually, I've been seeing ma'am raising her hand. But then, okay, the next question, we'll go for it. Okay, the third one. How many corporates are associated with Redcliffe Labs? How many corporates are associated with Redcliffe Labs? Why do I not see hands? That means people were not attentive. It's not 20. The number is too less. Come on, we are a...
One ma'am at the corner.
Okay, one ma'am at the corner. There. Please, ma'am, please stand up. Please stand up. So it's there.
Correct.
Pardon?
500. She's correct.
Absolutely, yes. Please, huge round of applause. Please do come up. Please, up on the stage.
Please come.
Okay, so yes, please. Thank you. Yeah. Three down, 2 more questions to go. Let's take it up. When we talk about employee health checkup, okay? When we talk about employee health checkup, Redcliffe Labs has certain amenities and benefits. What are those? People have been visiting the kiosk. I have been telling it to people who've been visiting. There are certain benefits that we have.
Please raise your hand. Yeah, please.
Okay, yes, please.
So you all have home visits. You'll come to every employer and ask them for their home visits. That is something, one thing you've said.
Yes.
Monthly checkups is also you all do have. You'll come down to the campus also to our corporate companies and also do the checkups. That is also what you all said.
Absolutely correct. A huge round of applause. You've been so attentive and I did not expect. I thought कि एक answer आप बोल दोगे, but इतना सारा. Please come up, please.
So we have a confirmed business then.
Last question. But yes, we have the, that kits that we have collected. We'll go for that. But before that, the last question. And I think everybody's going to raise a hand for this, okay? This one is an interesting question, okay? The new AI face scan launched by Redcliffe Labs was promoted by, I already see hands.
She has raised the first hand.
Question.
She has raised the first hand.
Oh
First
God.
hand was raised.
The new AI face scan launched by Redcliffe Labs was promoted by which celebrity recently?
Malaika Arora.
Louder, ma'am. जब नाम ले रहे हो तो-
Malaika Arora Khan.
Absolutely. Malaika Arora. Please do come up. Please do come up. But yes, absolutely. So yes, it's Malaika Arora, and the game does not end there. But before all of you, we have the face scan. You all have received your vouchers. If some of you haven't received your vouchers, do come and meet me. I am there at the kiosk. And nobody goes empty-handed from Redcliffe Labs. We have something for everybody. Do come visit me. I have the vouchers. You all will get 1,000 rupees coupon card from me. Get your health checkup done. You stay healthy. Your employees and your employers, everybody stays healthy. That's what we aim at. Okay? So next, now the mystery game. We'll do all the shuffling. So we have to. इतना बड़ा कौन लेके आएगा? Anybody from the audience who's going to come and help me? I need people to help me. You want to please come?
Someone tried the answer, but they couldn't get it.
Yeah. Please do come. Come.
Lady from there.
Sorry, I have one.
Yeah. Sure, you tried it.
I did say that. But okay. So yes, you shuffle and you pick one from it. I'll do the shuffling, okay? जो DJ के लिए वो भी मैं उठा लूँगी. Okay? So इसमें से एक उठाएंगे, इसमें से एक उठाएंगे. ठीक है? All the shuffling is done. Okay. You pick. Come to the center. Okay. So ma'am, she shuffles, you pick, and you shuffle and she picks. Okay, that's how we go in. And let's see who becomes the lucky winner. Okay? Yes, the shuffling can begin. Shuffle, and let's see who's going to be the winner. So don't be unfair to anybody. Jeevita from Prestige Groups. Woohoo, a huge round of applause for her. Woohoo, congratulations. Thank you. Please, please, Jeevita, the lucky winner, please come. Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations, Jeevita. And now the shuffling begins once again, and let's see who is going to be the last winner here. But the others, obviously, we have something for everybody. देखते हैं थोड़ा और shuffle कर लो. ठीक है, चलो. Yes. Madhumita, yes, the lucky winner, Madhumita. Woohoo! The lady in white and red, the beautiful lady. Oh, her hair and my hair are matching. Same, but different. Yeah. I have white pants and she has white lustra. So yeah, that's matching. Please, a huge round of applause for her also, please. Thank you so much, and that's the end of it. But here, the health doesn't end. We have something for everybody, okay? So please do come and visit our kiosk. Yeah. So,
Thank you, everybody. I think of the 3,700 people that are there in our payroll, as per I remember in March, I have at least 3,500 of Gen Zs like Rutika that we manage. And the team is actually built that way. Everybody's enthused. Everybody's actually given the 100%, and that's why we are here. And often people ask, how did you guys build what you built in 4.5 years? You become the 7th largest lab because the first largest lab took 78 years to be there. We clocked about 486 crores last year, and the 78 years it took for them to reach 2,100 crores. So my idea is to probably have more people like Rutika and Ravinder here and build it up, see it on the map, and actually solve a problem. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the wonderful presentation, Q&A, and the games. Now, I would like to call upon stage Ms. Asha to felicitate Abhay. I would request sir to please be on the stage so that we can felicitate you.
Hey, good job, Abhay.
Can we have a huge round of applause, please?